You're lying in bed at 2 a.m., replaying the custody exchange from hours ago. Your heart's still racing, your jaw's still clenched, and you're mentally rehearsing what you should have said, planning what you'll say next time, and trying to figure out how to make your ex-partner see reason, how to protect your kids from the chaos, and how to just make it all stop. But here's what nobody's telling you. You're solving the wrong problem. I'm Gus, and this channel exists for one reason: to help you stop fighting battles you can't win, so you can start winning the one battle that actually matters. See, if you're here, you're probably dealing with high conflict co-parenting. Maybe a contentious divorce. Maybe you're people pleasing yourself into exhaustion. Maybe you're the guy everyone relies on, but you're secretly drowning. And every video you've watched, every article you've read, every well-meaning friend that has given you the same advice: communicate better, set boundaries, don't react, take the high road. And it's not working. You know why? Because all of that advice assumes you can control the other person's behavior. And you can't. You never could. But here's what you can control: your nervous system, your response, your internal state. And when you learn how to do that, and really do that, everything changes. Not because the chaos stops, but because you stop being controlled by it. Most guys come to this channel thinking their problem is their ex-partner, or their anxiety, or their anger. But your ex isn't your problem. Your anxiety isn't your problem. Even your anger isn't your problem. Your problem is that your nervous system has been running your life without your permission. Every time you get that text notification and your chest tightens, that's not weakness. That's biology. Every time a custody exchange leaves you feeling like you just ran a marathon, that's not you being dramatic. That's your nervous system detecting threat and flooding you with stress hormones. And nobody taught you how to work with that system instead of being hijacked by it. The Unco Journey isn't about positive thinking or breathing exercises or pretending everything's fine. It's about understanding the science of why you respond the way you do, and then learning practical, repeatable methods to shift those responses. We're talking nervous system regulation, emotional intelligence you can actually use, and frameworks that work in real time when your ex texts you at 9 p.m. on a Sunday. Every video on this channel follows the same structure. First, I validate what you experience, because if you're here, you've probably been told you're overreacting, or you're too sensitive, or you're making things harder than they need to be. You're not. And second, I explain the biology and psychology of why you're experiencing it. Real science, no fluff. Thirdly, I give you tools you can actually use. Not just theory, not someday, today. Here's the shift this channel helps you make. Right now, you're probably trying to control external chaos, your ex's behavior, your kids' reactions to the divorce, other people's opinions of you. And that approach leaves you powerless, because you're trying to control things you literally cannot control. But when you shift your focus to internal agency, to understand and regulating your own nervous system, your own responses, your own patterns, you get your power back. Not power over the other people, but power over yourself. And that changes everything. This channel is specifically for men who are done with the surface level advice. If you're dealing with a high conflict co-parent and you're tired of walking on eggshells, this is for you. If you're overrun by anxiety or depression but therapy feels too slow or too vague, this is for you. If you've always been the guy that always fixes everyone else's problems but can't figure out your own, this is for you. And if you're ready to do the actual work, not just talk about it, not just think about it, but actually change your patterns, then subscribe, because that's what we do here. Look, I'm not going to promise this will be easy. Unconditioning yourself from decades of learned patterns isn't a weekend project. But I will promise you this: if you show up and do the work, you won't just survive the chaos you're in. You'll come out of the other side stronger, clearer, and more emotionally regulated than you've ever been. Your first video? Watch your co-parent is at war with you next. It'll show you exactly what's happening in your situation and why it feels like nothing you do is ever enough. Hit subscribe. Your nervous system will thank you. This is the Unco Journey. Let's do the work.